Hi everybody, I'm Philip Duncan. Thanks very much for joining us for our weekend weather update. And we've got, well, a couple of different sets of weather for each day this weekend. So let's start off with Friday evening, and this is the high pressure system that is moving in towards us. It's brought a settled Friday to many areas and will bring a settled Saturday as well for a number of regions. Behind that, there's a nor'wester, and that is what is coming in on Saturday night for the South Island. But before that arrives, we've still got a bit of a light southerly airflow across New Zealand, and as we saw on Friday morning, some heavy fog patches. That could happen again on Saturday. Fog most likely underneath the high to the north, so areas like Northland, Auckland, Waikato, and it could spread into some other areas as well. However, the further south you go, the more likely you are to get this northwest breeze. So as the centre of that high starts to drift away to the northeast, it allows all of this wet weather or windy weather to slowly move in towards us, and this is low pressure down into that corner there, and that is moving in towards the South Island. So that's the typical squash zone, and that means the nor'westers are about to pick up. Saturday's not so bad, Sunday is. Sunday's pretty rough through central parts of New Zealand. The good news is most of these winds look below damaging. It's just in that sort of very windy zone, but it could get up to gale force through Cook Strait. Heaviest rain is on the west coast. It could turn snowy for parts of Fiordland later on. Rain is heaviest up here in the central parts, moves into Taranaki later on, and showers and patchy rain move into the northern areas later. Eastern New Zealand, mostly dry. There will be a few spits and a few showers coming over, otherwise it is fairly dry. On the wind map, you can see pretty much those winds are funneled through Cook Strait. So Wellington, Marlborough Sounds, coastal Taranaki, coastal parts of Nelson, those areas look to be the windiest. Most other places shouldn't be too bad. Let's move through now into Monday, and it gets colder on Monday after that cold front. So Monday, you see that dark blue cold line. That indicates we're getting back into that colder airflow, and it's not exactly been warm lately. We really are in the middle part of that dark time of the year, and we're feeling it with all the rain we've had. It's damp, it's cold, it's dark, and this will be another burst of that colder, showery, wintry weather on Monday. But by Tuesday, the next high starts to roll in. It's quite a big one too, coming in all the way from Australia. It stretches all the way into the desert, as you can see there. So it's pushing in towards New Zealand on Tuesday. It's still cold, showers, especially around Gisborne and Hawke's Bay. But if the winds are like this, if they're a little bit more southeast, that's a really sunny direction for places like Waikato and Auckland, and it should be pretty sunny in many inland areas. Dunedin, Christchurch also looking pretty good as well. And by Wednesday of next week, still got high pressure, and in fact, the westerlies are returning, which are slightly milder. So I think next week is shaping up to be fairly dry, not completely, but fairly dry. That's all from me. Hey, have a great weekend. We'll see you again on Monday.